Batum tweeted that not everyone gets a chance to live in a fancy place like Monaco. There is a reason why the biggest celebrities and sports stars, including Novak Djokovic and Max Verstappen, reside here. On top of that, he'll actually make more money here than the NBA minimum. So considering what Walker has gone through in the last
making more money.
years, I think it's a great
I'm cool with
opportunity
it.
for Kemba. An opportunity that declining NBA players should explore much more. Hear me out. First of all, this is huge for European basketball fans. To understand that, here are some numbers.
I feel like players' pride stopped them from going to the EuroLeague.
6 points per game. Of those NBA players who came to play in Europe, only Dominique Wilkins had a higher average. But that happened almost 40 years ago. Lately, only the likes of Anthony Bennett, Wesley Johnson, and Emmanuel Mudiay came to Europe. Or, in other words, no one who had carved out a big name for themselves in the best basketball league. So a big name like Kemba Walker is going to capture all the attention.
Okay, just seeing the type of player that's out there, I see why people don't.
On him, in Europe, there is optimism. Can he still be the cardiac Kemba we were used to seeing? There's no secret to how smooth he was during his years in Charlotte.
Why did they do Giannis like that, bro?
Guarding Kemba, torching my ass. All year, Kemba torching me.
That was fresh knees.
That was Hornets, Charlotte,
Charlotte
going
Hornets.
crazy.
One of the most exciting guards when it came to scoring. One of the best at acceleration.
That nigga Kemba was like that, bro.
His hesitation moves, pullback dribble, and step back have taken many casualties. 4 times he was voted as an NBA All-Star, and in 9 seasons he averaged more than 17 points. Those didn't convert to many wins. Well, because he played for Charlotte. So the time for a move to Boston came calling. Together with that came the trouble with his knees. For an undersized guard with the NBA heading in a completely different direction, that meant big trouble. After his best year in Charlotte in the 2018-19 season, where he averaged 25 points and played
You said, wish he got more help during the Hornets era?
He never managed to repeat it. 56 points and played all 82 games.
Dang,
he never managed to repeat it. 56, 43, 37, and finally only 9 matches played last season. The reason is clear. Kemba's left knee has required 3 surgeries, 2 on his meniscus, and a arthroscopic procedure in 2017. He wasn't the same player toward the end of his Celtics run and finally got traded to Oklahoma, which then bought out his contract, allowing him to sign with the Knicks.
Kemba Walker drives on Green, gets inside, misses the layup.
Despite recurring problems with his knees, Walker still managed to occasionally demonstrate his elite skills in front of his hometown crowd in New York. That's probably what Monaco are hoping to witness as well. He notched a 44-point performance against the Wizards and had
I would actually be interested in watching a couple of the
but it still wasn't
EuroLeague
enough
games
to stay in New York's rotations. After a promising start,
or at least highlights,
he declined even more before he was dumped to Detroit in a cost-cutting move. Makes you think, huh? How quickly one's career path might change. So is there enough left in Kemba's knees to play basketball at all? Monaco are making a gamble, but it's a smart one. Without him, they already had the best backcourt trio last season in Europe with James, Lloyd, and Kobo. Even if Kemba's project fails, they would still be a contender.
Shooting. James! Mike James! Right over Nikola Mirotic!
But if it works out, Monaco have won the lottery. It's clear as a blue sky during a sunny day. Kemba can't play games every 2 or 3 days, but that's where Monaco makes perfect sense. They might sit him out for the French league and use him only in the EuroLeague. They have already tinkered around the idea of deploying 2 different squads in separate tournaments, so sitting out only Kemba in order to save his knees would look logical. EuroLeague's regular season is 34 games in 6 months.
Niggas cooking up in the Euro,
right? That would be a kind of European load management procedure.
Hold on,
and the reality is that the point guard really needs it.
Yo, who is this nigga? You say Mike James? I gotta see some more highlights of Buddy. Play for the Nets? Hold on, we're gonna look at that after.
The condition of his one knee is bad, and that's not my personal opinion.
Try to whisper it to me.
He signed with the Mavs, and immediately after, their GM Nico Harrison was extremely honest about Walker's left knee situation. He said this in a radio appearance.
So what's up with the knees?
It's not good. It's not good at all. But he's rehabbed it the best he's felt in the last 2 years. So the reality is, if you look at it, it's just not good. But that doesn't mean you can't play on it.
Monaco and their fans have to realize
injuries
it isn't going to be his peak self. But just like Harrison said, it doesn't mean he can't play, and it doesn't mean he can have a much more important role in Europe than in the NBA. During his time in Dallas, exactly that.
So you trying to get the point across?
Only 9 games for the Mavs before they cut him on the last.
I did not know he played for the Mavs.
Became guaranteed until the end of the season. During that span, he averaged 8 points, but it was mainly thanks to one performance where Luka Doncic and 2 other Dallas starters were missing. Kemba stepped into Luka's role with an insane usage percentage and torched Cleveland's defense for the.
So that nigga dropped 32 when he got a chance.
It was a throwback Thursday type of performance where Walker's
I see why Monaco gave him a chance.
Level once again. 12 of 25 from the field, 4 one incredible snatchback dribble, and many more trademark plays. He demonstrated he can still get buckets and serve up his teammates after gathering all the attention from the defense. You could still see he isn't the same 25-year-old from Charlotte, but what he could offer was still more than good enough offensively.
Kemba Walker steps back. Tough shot.
On the other side of the court, it was a little bit different though. Kemba's IQ allowed him to force a couple of defensive charges, but for the majority of the night, he was guarding a wing player in the corner. His body defensively isn't capable anymore of closely following the opposing guard, so he was carefully covered by
that was decent defense though. What you mean?
Offensive player. It won't be an
decent defense on Garland.
Monaco to replicate that in Europe by hiding him near the worst offensive player. The EuroLeague regular season is much more tactical and weak defenders get targeted in every game. Kemba will also have to adjust to a new culture and new rules.
That's good defense.
But the participation in the 2019 FIBA World Cup should help shorten the process. Given his knees hold up, he could end up having a solid 20-minute role in
his jump shot is scaring me.
Playing basketball once or twice a week, getting paid more than in the NBA while also experiencing incredible atmospheres everywhere he goes.
Get that dagger right now.
All of this.
Yo, these Euro sports niggas like overseas over there outside of America, when they do sports for real, nigga. Next, thank you for the 38 months. Yo.
Instead of trying out for various NBA teams, maybe getting a 10-day contract only to play 8 minutes in 3 games. That sounds like a no-brainer to me, right? That's why I think more borderline NBA players or declining stars should think about this opportunity. Could Kemba's move be the first of many? And from Monaco's perspective, it's a genius move. You bring the attention of other NBA players, and if Kemba is happy, some more names might want to try Monaco in the future. If his knees are right, you also get an amazing player for this level that might get you over.
Yo, Jordan, thank you for the 30 months, gang.
Another month with the Slumlord. Here's your rent.
Thank you for the rent, man.
Europe by itself. So what do you guys think? Which other NBA players?
I'm not Slumlord, that's crazy.
And can Kemba dominate the EuroLeague? Let's discuss it in the comment section down below. Like
that was a good video.
Check out the BN Plus platform for more additional.
By Europeans taking on NBA. Oh, is he just doing EuroLeague stuff? Hold on. I like your content, buddy.